प्रेसिडेंट जे केमिकल का आदमी।
एक मिनट सर।
अच्छा
राजेश भाई आ तो मैं आऊँ जरा आपसे।
તમને છે કાર્ડ આપકે પાસ તમારું નામ અને સહી કરી
सुरेश क्या एक पेन मुको ना यहाँ सुरेश हाँ जो भी कुछ होगा आपके फाइनेंस के पास डेफिनेटली होगा दैट्स व्हाट वी एडवाइस टू द यूनिवर्सिटी So big or small company because government revenue wants it explain करिस बंदू nobody is hacking for root चले हाँ ये आवे चाहिए नहीं भाई तो दूसरा काम को यार मैं what I would request आप यही ना क्योंकि फिर कुछ भी गड़बड़ हो जाए इधर ही हाँ यही ले लिया ये और फ्रॉम व्हिच ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मंगलम मंगलम दो हैं शायद आपके साथ
हमारा बात हो रहा है
ये लेकिन कॉन्ट्रोल
हुआ रहा
अभी सारा सोचा था उसमें अकेला आप आगे
चलेगा
हाँ चलेगा क्यों नहीं योर एज इक्वल एज अदर्स वही चलेगा
नजदीक से पैक भी चला मैं लाया नहीं
क्या आपका जरा दिखाई दे दोगे मुझे
હજુ ડિટેલ્સ કરી દઉં અને અહીં સહી કરી દઉં એટલે આમાં છે ને બધી ડિટેલ્સ તમારી કેવી તમને પારસ
Gentlemen, we are still waiting for President of Vapi Industries Association. We'll be coming here in the next 5 minutes. Before that, I would like to tell you one important thing.
आपको स्वागत करूँ છું મને આનંદ થાય છે આપનું સ્વાગત કરતા આ CWC અવેરનેસ પ્રોગ્રામમાં જે આપણે દર વર્ષે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કરીએ છીએ આ પ્રોગ્રામ છે એની આ વર્ષની થીમ છે ensuring legal accountability, prevention and effective implementation of the Chemical Weapons Convention. આ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી આઉટરીચ પ્રોગ્રામ આપણે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કરીએ છીએ નેશનલ ઓથોરિટી CWCના સપોર્ટથી. આજે વાપી ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ એસોસિએશનના પ્રમુખ શ્રી પ્રકાશભાઈ ભદ્ર આપણી સાથે મળીને વાત કરવાના છે. એ ઇઝ ઓન ધ વે, હમણાં 5 મિનિટમાં પહોંચશે. બાય ધેટ ટાઈમ આપણે શરૂ કરીએ. આપ સૌ આનંદ કાને સાહેબને સારી રીતે ઓળખો છો, એટલે એમને કોઈ ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શનની જરૂર નથી. એ તમારી સાથે રેગ્યુલર વાત કરતા હોય છે અને બધા એમની હેલ્પ પણ લેતા હશો. જેવી રીતે તમને બધાને ખબર છે કે ICC CWC હેલ્પડેસ્ક ચલાવે છે 2010થી, અને આવા CWC અવેરનેસ પ્રોગ્રામ જે આજે છે એવા અમે દર વર્ષે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કરીએ છીએ દરેક જુદા જુદા ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલ ક્લસ્ટર્સમાં જ્યાં CWCના ટેકલેરન્ટ્સ છે. તમારામાંના ઘણાએ આ બધા પ્રોગ્રામ એટેન્ડ કર્યા હશે, એટલે તમે એના વિશે જાણતા જ હશો. આજના પ્રોગ્રામમાં પણ CWC અને ડેક્લેરેશનને ફાઇલ કરવા વિશેના બધા જ ટોપિક કાને સાહેબે કવર કર્યા છે. એમાં CWC એક્ટ 2000 ઉપર નાનું પ્રેઝન્ટેશન છે. પ્રેઝન્ટેશન છે ડિજિટલ સિગ્નેચર પર, ફાઇલિંગ ઓફ ડેક્લેરેશનમાં થતી કોમન મિસ્ટેક્સ ઉપર, ઈ-ફાઇલિંગ ઉપર, એક નાનો ઈ-ફાઇલિંગનો વિડીયો પણ છે જે NACWC તરફથી આપણને મોકલવામાં આવ્યો છે. સ્કોમેટ રેગ્યુલેશનને રિલેટેડ બી થોડી ઇન્ફોર્મેશન કાને સાહેબ આપણી સાથે શેર કરશે. શ્રી હૃદય દેસાઈ અતુલ લિમિટેડના એમણે એમના બિઝી શેડ્યુલમાંથી ટાઈમ કાઢી અને આપણી સાથે પ્રેઝન્ટેશન આપવા માટે આવ્યા છે કેમિકલ સેફ્ટી અને સિક્યોરિટી માટે. આપણે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રી રિપ્રેઝેન્ટેટિવ ડેમોશામાંથી મિસ્ટર હરેશ પટેલ છે જે ઇન્સ્પેક્શન એક્સપિરિયન્સ આપણી સાથે શેર કરશે. આઈ એમ શ્યોર કે તમને બધાને આમાં પાર્ટિસિપેટ કરવાનું ગમશે અને અહીંયા જે ઇન્ફોર્મેશન આપવામાં આવશે તે તમને ભવિષ્યમાં ઘણી મદદરૂપ થશે. હવે પ્રોગ્રામ શરૂ કરવા માટે હું કાને સાહેબને વિનંતી કરું.
Sure that I will be able to answer all the questions. If I am not by chance, I assure you that I will answer your question by mail within 24 hours. But I should be able to answer. This is number one. Number two, all those who are sitting here, if they have not signed the registration sheet, please do it. That is a requirement of Government of India. One more thing, an observer from National Authority and another officer, they were to be here, but because of their preoccupied agenda with the chairman of National Authority, they could not come. Otherwise, they have been here and now they have issued us new guidelines and they are coming here to observe as to what we are doing and whether the requirements of implementation of CWC are being met with. Okay, straight away now coming, Mrs. Said, she has already explained you what exactly we are going to do. All of you, I will explain you what the course material contains. So all of you have this sheet. Okay. The first one is the agenda, the program. So there is nothing much to tell about. Sharing the experience, everything has been taken care of. This is the feedback form. We have revised it and we would like you to tell us how good, bad we are. And any constructive comments, suggestion is most welcome. Please tell us how to improve upon. Because we feel we are good, but then you should feel that yes, what is required is being done or is being imparted to you. So you should please tell us. Please definitely fill in this form and give it to Mr. Mori or Mr. Sunil at the end of the program. The third thing is the criteria of the OCPF and of the Schedule 2 as well as Schedule 3. So may I know how many of you are not declaring facilities? Those who have never filed declarations. So it means all of you are filing declarations. Okay? How many of you are from OCPF, other chemical production facilities, that is form 4.0, 4.1? Can you please raise your hands? Okay. And Schedule 2? Anybody from Schedule 2? Anybody from Schedule 3? That is, okay, only one. So most of you are from other chemical production facilities, so I will put emphasis on that only, because Mr. Hriday Desai, his facility has been inspected more than once, so he really knows almost everything, and the declaration is always perfect. Okay, so this is, now let me start from the beginning. See, this is a refresher's course. So it is awareness come refresher, because this being only a yearly activity, for you it is only once in a year, and you tend to forget the things. It is natural. And world over, this is being done as a refresher's course. So I will tell you one by one, and I really don't expect any very correct answer from you, but then you should know. So the first is discrete organic chemical. Do not go by the definition. The definition is a class of chemical compound consisting of all compounds of carbon except for its oxides, sulfides and metal carbonates. For example, sodium carbonate cannot be declared, calcium carbonate cannot be declared. But don't go by the word organic. Sodium cyanide, though it is an organic chemical, it is declarable. If you are producing that, you are not, there is a petition. But then it is declarable. You have to declare. For example, calcium oxalate, inorganic compound, but it does contain carbon. So there are also exemptions, and we have added some exemptions here. Examples covered are methanol, acetoids. I have added sodium cyanide, potassium cyanide, sodium ferrocyanide. They are the new additions. And examples not covered. For example, hydrocarbons, explosives. If a factory industry is producing explosives, you are not within the declaration criteria. If you are producing hydrocarbons, exclusive, you are not. But if you are producing a DOC, for example, in refineries normally methyl tertiary butyl ether is produced. And then naturally other hydrocarbons. But because MTB is, I think it is added to improve the octane number. So other hydrocarbons, they are also to be aggregated. Anybody from refinery? Nobody. Okay. So hydrocarbons, polymers, oligomers, they are exempted. And declaration only production by synthesis, meaning chemical reaction is a must. If there is no chemical reaction, please don't declare. What happens? Sometimes in industry they bring acetone or dilute acetic acid, dilute acetone or other compounds, and then they correct it to 100% and they sell it. So it is basically processing. Any distillation, processing, formulation doesn't fall within the declaration criteria. Any pharmaceutical industry, if they are formulating, please don't declare. It is very, it is given here very clearly. This year we have added one more document, I will come to that. Okay, then quickly, Schedule 2, there is nobody from Schedule 2, I don't explain. Schedule 3, yes, production to be declared, import to be declared, export to be declared. Production 30 metric tons declarable, 200 metric tons inspectable. Now for OCPFs, there are OCPFs who are consuming Schedule 2 chemical for APIs. So if you are consuming or if you are importing, you have to declare. There are OCPFs who are also importing Schedule 3, who are consuming, I don't say importing, they may be procuring it locally. If you are consuming, don't have to file declaration. But if you are importing, you must file declaration. But if you are buying through trader, it is not your responsibility, it is trader's responsibility. Please tell him that he has to file declaration. But all OCPA, all industry, every industry, if they are consuming Schedule 3 chemical, please maintain a record. And store that particular chemical in lock and key. Because mostly it is being used in R&D for R&D purpose. And then of course at the plant stage, production stage, large scale. So this is what about Schedule 3. Yeah. Then next is notification from DGFT. There is notification 13 and notification number 5. let us see notification 13. See, DGFT is a part of Ministry of Commerce. And why I have included it? Because last year in January 2018, Government of India has obtained membership of Australia Group. Because we want membership of nuclear supplier group. And China is creating problem for India to get the membership. Because as soon as we become a member of nuclear supply group, our cost of power generation will be very low. So that is why the government, even all governments, successive governments, they were bent upon getting membership. So we got the membership, but then that membership, there are some things that have come in. And that is export regulations. There is COMET regulation framed by DGFT, Directorate General Foreign Trade, and some of the chemicals, there is no restriction. Government of India wants industry to do business, and only business, absolutely no restriction. There are some procedures only, very minor procedures, and now all those who are in export business, they must be knowing things have become very easy. Other problems may be there, I would not like to discuss that, but things are easy here. And he is also associated with one of the declaring facility, J Chemicals. And I believe the representatives from J Chemicals are here. Yeah, they are registered. And he is the youngest president of Vapi Industries Association so far. Mr. Prakash Bhai, he is also sitting president of Rotary Club, Vapi. He is associated with many social activities, has been holding various responsibilities with Vapi Industries Association since almost 6 years now. He was Vice President of VIA, he was Joint Secretary, Joint Chairman of Environment and VCC Committee on Vapi Industries Association. He has been treasurer, a very important position in any place. And he has also been a Joint Chairman of VCC. He is a cricketer basically. He has been to New Zealand and has also won an award for being a cricketer. So that is what is the brief introduction of the President of Vapi Industries Association. And may I request you, sir, to speak few words to the participants on the subject. Thank you.
गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। बहुत साल से जिस तरह हम गुजरात पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल बोर्ड की हेल्प डेस्क वापी इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन से और से कर रहे हैं, और ये हेल्प डेस्क इतनी इम्पोर्टेंट है एंड पीरियडिकली यहाँ पे उनका एक इंटरेक्टिव सेशंस जो रहता है, जो भी पॉलिसीज चेंजेस होती है, जैसे अभी इन्होंने चाइना का न्यूक्लियर पॉलिसी के बारे में भी बताया, तो दिस इज अ स्मॉल थिंग बट इसकी इम्पैक्ट जब हमारे इंडस्ट्रीज पे या पॉलिसी लेवल पे, स्टेट गवर्नमेंट पे या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट पे जब आती है, तो स्पेशली इंडस्ट्रीज में, स्पेशली आप सब यहाँ पे आए हो, तो एक फर्ज के रूप में कि हमको डॉक्यूमेंटेशन मेंटेन करने हैं, हमको इनको रिपोर्ट्स करनी है, एंड सम सब्सटेंसेस जो पॉलिसी लेवल्स में काफी आगे पीछे होते हैं, तो उनकी गाइडेंस थ्रू एसोसिएशन और थ्रू हेल्प डेस्क। तो मैं इन दोनों का आभारी हूँ कि वापी इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन में मैं बहुत साल से देख रहा हूँ कि रेगुलरली जिस तरह गुजरात पॉल्यूशन की हेल्प डेस्क भी इतनी इम्पोर्टेंट है, उतनी ये हेल्प डेस्क भी इम्पोर्टेंट है। एंड बड़ौदा से ये कम्युनिकेशन करना वापी को, वापी इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन के मेंबर्स को, जो स्पेशली सिलेक्टेड मेंबर्स कहा जाते हैं, सिलेक्टेड मेंबर्स को छोटी छोटी बातों के लिए इन्फॉर्म करना और उसकी जानकारी देना, ये बहुत काबिल तारीफ है। मैं आप सभी पूरी टीम को शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ, और आने वाले दिनों में जब भी कोई ऐसा इंटरेक्शन सेशन वापी इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन के साथ आपको रखना हो एंड कुछ कम्युनिकेशंस करनी हो, कॉन्फ्रेंसेस करनी हो, तो वापी इंडस्ट्री एसोसिएशन हरदम आपके साथ रहेगा। थैंक यू सर।
धन्यवाद प्रकाश भाई। हमको ऑलवेज वापी इंडस्ट्रीज एसोसिएशन से सहकार मिला है, और हर प्रेसिडेंट, उनके प्रेडिसेसर, एवरीबडी, एंड दे हैव मैंने 4 दिन पहले ही सिर्फ इनको रिक्वेस्ट किया था कि आप आइए, एंड ही हैज एग्री। अभी सवेरे 10 बजे भी मुझे फोन आया कि क्या आपका क्या प्रोग्राम है, आई टोल्ड हिम
मैं दिल्ली था रुकने वाला था, बट ये प्रोग्राम के लिए
नो, थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक यू, सिंसियरली अप्रिशिएटेड। तो हमको ऑलवेज देयर इज, एंड दिस इज सी इट इज, आई टेल यू very frankly, this I am employed from Government of India through ICC. Okay, now Indian Chemical Council के जो members हैं ना इस treaty में declare में, they are just 14%, just 14%. So it is a service to the chemical industry. तो इसमें मेहरबानी वाली बात नहीं है, but then